श्री गणेशाय नमः। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। भजे श्री चक्रमरमध्यम अनघावल्लभं गुरुं शक्तिपात प्रणेतारं देवी तादात्म्य सिद्धये स्मृता भवभयं हंसि पूजिता शुभंकरी स्तुता त्वं वाञ्छितं वस्तु ददासि ललिताम्बिके विनायकं गुरुं भानुं ब्रह्म विष्णु महेश्वरान् सरस्वतीं प्रणम्यादौ सर्वकार्यार्थ सिद्धये। नमस्कार। श्री विद्या शक्तिपात महायोगाश्रम कोल्हापुर संचालित श्री अनघा धाम की तरफ से मैं सभी उपस्थित साधक और उपासकों का स्वागत करता हूं। अभी हमें मार्गदर्शन के लिए बेंगलुरु से परम पूज्य श्रीविद्यागुरु डॉक्टर SR नरसिंह मूर्ति गुरुजी यहाँ उपस्थित है। उनका भी मैं यहाँ पर प्रणाम पूर्वक स्वागत करता हूँ। कोल्हापुर में श्री विद्या शक्तिपात महायोगाश्रम संस्था की गुरुजी के प्रधानता में स्थापना हुई है। वो करवीर निवासिनी महालक्ष्मी मंदिर या उनके संप्रदाय में परंपरा से श्री विद्या का आचार किया जाता है, जिसमें प्रसिद्ध है कि आद्य शंकराचार्य जी ने वो करवीर में अपने हाथ से भूपृष्ठ श्री यंत्र की स्थापना की है। तो महालक्ष्मी का सानिध्य होते हुए भी आचार्य श्री ने यहाँ पर अपने हाथ से श्री चक्र का जब भी स्थापना किया है, इतनी वहाँ उस दिन से या आचार्य जी के संकल्प से ही यहाँ पर श्री विद्या तब से सुप्रतिष्ठित है, स्थिर है। तो बीच में कुछ दिन इनको श्री विद्या का थोड़ा मालिन्य, यहाँ पर साधक कम हुए थे, तो हमारे परम पूज्य श्रीविद्या गुरु डॉक्टर नरसिंह मूर्ति गुरुजी ने महालक्ष्मी जी की प्रेरणा से गुरुजी यहाँ पर आ गए और हम सबको गुरुजी ने श्री विद्या समयाचार में कुंडली श्रृंगेरी संप्रदाय में हम सबको गुरुजी ने दीक्षित किया। हमें हाथ पकड़ के गुरुजी ने श्री विद्या का सभी साधना बताया। श्री विद्या का गुह्य और गोप्य भी गुरुजी ने बहुत हमें बताया, लेकिन हमारी बुद्धि से आकलन क्षमता से जो हम ले पाए उतना हमारे पास है। हम गुरु की कृपा से और भी उसमें अभ्यास या गुरु जी के आशीर्वाद से हम और हमारा उसमें भी और ललिताम्बिका का कृपा प्राप्त होगा, ऐसी आशा करते हैं। तो कोल्हापुर में गुरु जी के श्री मूर्ति गुरु जी के समयाचार श्री विद्या उपासक बहुत है, तथा पुणे से वासुदेव निवास से योगीराज गुरुणी महाराज जी के भी शक्तिपात के उपासक बहुत है। तो इन लोगों के एक विचार से एकता से यहाँ पर इस श्री विद्या शक्तिपात महायोगाश्रम ट्रस्ट की स्थापना हुई है और साधकों ने स्थापित किया हुआ साधकों के लिए ये मठ है। तो यही महालक्ष्मी मंदिर से 4.5 किलोमीटर पर हमने श्री विद्या का एक स्थान निर्माण करने के लिए उपासकों को उपासना सुलभ करने में हो, इसलिए एक जगह लिए है। वहां पर अनघा दत्त धाम नाम से मधुमती सहित दत्तात्रेय का वहां पर हम विग्रह और ललिताम्बिका जी का विग्रह और श्री चक्र इत्यादि प्रतिष्ठापना और गुरु जी के मार्गदर्शन में पर्व उपासना आदि श्री विद्या का सभी वहां पर उपासना होगा, ऐसा नियोजन है। इसलिए अभी वो जगह लेना शुरू हुआ है। हमने पिछली बार पहले प्रवचन में धारवाड़ से हमारे श्री विद्या गुरु परम पूज्य श्री राजेश्वर शास्त्री जोशी गुरु जी ने हमें मार्गदर्शन किया था। ये बहुत दुर्लभ पर्व हमको प्राप्त हुआ था, इसी में भी इसका हमने उल्लेख किया था। तो अभी हमारा वो निधि संकलन शुरू है और हम वहाँ पर जगह ले रहे हैं। वहाँ पर जो यज्ञशाला है या गौशाला है, यति निवास, अतिथि निवास आदि सब वहाँ पर हो रहा है। तो उसके लिए हम सबको निधि संकलन के लिए भी आवाहित करते हैं। अभी हमारे ट्रस्ट से जो उपासना गुरुजी के कथन पर, मार्गदर्शन पर या आज्ञा से शुरू हुए हैं, उसमें कोरोना जैसे व्याधि के लिए सभी साधकों का रक्षण हो, उनका कल्याण हो, इसलिए हमने विष्णु सहस्त्र नाम का 12 सहस्त्र 12,000 पाठ और माम पाहि भगवन दत्त के दत्त रक्षाकर मंत्र का भी जब सभी साधकों को हमने आवाहित किया था, तो अभी आज इस दिन तक 10,500 विष्णु सहस्त्र नाम के पाठ हुए हैं और 55 लाख दत्त रक्षाकर मंत्र का जब भी सभी साधकों ने यहाँ पर संपन्न किया है। महाराष्ट्र से या कोकण, मराठवाड़ा, यहाँ के सभी साधक इस उपासना में सम्मिलित हुए हैं। तो सभी साधकों का हम यहाँ पर धन्यवाद करते हैं और गुरुजी को यह भी हम सूचित करते हैं कि सभी साधक इसमें सहयोग दे रहे हैं। आपके मार्गदर्शन में चल रहे इस मठ में इतने सब साधक सम्मिलित है। आज तक विष्णु सहस्त्र नाम का या दत्त रक्षाकर मंत्र का इतना अनुष्ठान हुआ है। तो आज के जो हमारे मार्गदर्शक है डॉक्टर SR नरसिंह मूर्ति जी, मैं उनका थोड़ा सा परिचय देता हूँ। तो गुरुजी MSc जियोलॉजी है, MA कन्नड़ में है और फिर ज्योतिष में MA PhD गुरुजी ने किया है। फिर ऋग्वेद, यजुर्वेद इत्यादि वैदिक, आगमिक और तंत्र शास्त्र में गुरुजी 20 साल से वहां पर बड़े आचार्य के पद में रह के बड़े अनुष्ठान कर रहे हैं। बहुत बड़े लोग, ज्येष्ठ लोग उनसे मार्गदर्शन लेते हैं सभी बातों में। तो ज्योतिष शास्त्र में भी गुरुजी का बहुत बड़ा मार्गदर्शन उनको मिलता है। वैदिक धार्मिक उपासना, मंत्र, तंत्र, साहित्य और आगम शास्त्र में गुरुजी ने आज तक 60 पुस्तकों का 16 पुस्तकों का गुरुजी ने प्रकाशन या संपादन या लेखन किया है। तो पारंपरिक आगम शास्त्र के और तंत्र शास्त्र के यज्ञों में तज्ञता ये गुरुजी का वैशिष्ट्य है। इससे लिए वो सभी कर्नाटक में ख्यात कीर्त है। तो गुरुजी के श्रीमद जगत गुरु श्री श्री सच्चिदानंद श्री वालुकेश्वर भारती महास्वामी जी, कुड़ली श्रृंगेरी के स्वामी जी से गुरुजी को श्री विद्या प्राप्त हुई है। और श्री महामहोपाध्याय R सत्यनारायणन, जिनका दीक्षा नाम सत्यानंदनाथ जी है, इनसे गुरुजी को भी श्री विद्या का प्रेरणा और ज्ञान मिला है। गुरुजी पूर्णाभिषिक्त है और गुरुजी का दीक्षा नाम श्री नरसिंहानंदनाथ है। उनसे ही कोल्हापुर में हम सबको श्री विद्या की दीक्षा प्राप्त हुई है। तो गुरुजी ने बेंगलोर में श्री चक्र महामेरु श्री ललिता महा त्रिपुर सुंदरी मंदिर स्थापित किया है। बहुत बड़ा मंदिर है। वहां के श्री विद्या के साधक और देवी भक्त सभी पर्व काल में वहां पर इकट्ठा होते हैं। बड़ी साधना वहां पर होती है और आगम शास्त्र से भी श्री विद्या की विशिष्ट यज्ञ या जप जाप सब अनुष्ठान गुरुजी के माध्यम से और मार्गदर्शन से वहां पर संपन्न होते हैं। और गुरुजी ने ही श्री विद्या उपासना महापीठम की परम पूज्य श्री वालुकेश्वर भारती महास्वामी जी के आज्ञा पर, प्रेरणा पर स्थापना की थी, जिसका यहाँ पर कोल्हापुर में भी करवीर पीठ शंकराचार्य जी के मार्गदर्शन में, उनके आश्रय में इधर शाखा का स्थापना हुई थी, जिसमें से हम यहाँ पर कार्यरत है। तो गुरुजी ने जो भी आज तक ये काम किए हैं उसमें उनको प्रजाभूषण, ज्योतिष शास्त्र विशारद, वेद सेवा निरत, प्रयोग आगम चूड़ामणि और श्री विद्या में श्री विद्या तंत्र रत्न इत्यादि उपाधि प्राप्त हुई है। तो अभी हम सब गुरुजी का मार्गदर्शन सुनने के लिए उत्सुक है। तो मैं हमारे गुरुजी को, नरसिंह मूर्ति गुरुजी को प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि उनका जो आज का विषय है उनमें वो हमें संबोधित करें। गुरुजी नमस्कार।
नमस्कार। भोगीशाद्या सुमनसः सर्वार्थानामुपक्रमे यन्नत्वा कृतकृत्या स्युः तन्नमामि गजाननम्। सौभाग्यसुन्दरीं देवीं कामेश्वरमहेश्वरीं श्रीविद्योपासनापीठवासिनीं ललितां भजे। ज्ञानमूर्तिं तपोनिष्ठं सच्चिदानन्दविग्रहं नमामि तं सदा भक्त्या वालुकेश्वर भारतीं। शास्त्रवेत्तं ज्ञानवेत्तं श्रीविद्यार्चन तत्परम् नमामि गुरवे तं सत्यानन्ददेशिकम्। सद्गुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः। श्री ललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दर्यै नमः। कुलदेवता श्री लक्ष्मी नृसिंह परब्रह्मणे नमः। Dear Srividya Bandhus, I am very glad to join with you all on this August gathering of Srividya discussion. First of all, I would like to congratulate my dearest disciple, Sri Suhas Joshi, Vidwan Suhas Joshi, for how all his endeavors in the line of Srividya in propagating Srividya in especially in Maharashtra. Has done wonderful work. He's been doing lot of wonderful works in propagating Srividya in a proper way, as per the Guru Parampara has told. According to the Shastra, he is propagating Srividya cult in Maharashtra. I heartfully appreciate his efforts and his team also. He has got a very good team of people who are supporting him in doing all these things. I'm very happy for that. And then I'm grateful to my Guru Parampara for giving me such a good disciples to propagate, to continue the Parampara in future. Okay. Today we have got a very elementary subject of Srividya. What is Srividya? So generally people think that Srividya is a facilitator of money, fame, like that. Because Shri indicates Lakshmi, that is money. So most of the people today are fond of Srividya because of getting some materialistic benefits. Unfortunately, Srividya is not at all for getting materialistic benefits. Though there is an indication that Srividya Upasana gives both materialistic and Laukika and Paralaukika, and like more liberation, for liberation. Both the jnanas and this thing are given by Srividya. It is indicated actually, but the final target or the intention of an upasaka should not be materialistic benefits. That is what our Guru Parampara has told me, and our gurus have told me regarding Srividya. Srividya is for liberation, is for knowledge. Srividya is for knowledge actually. One has to get good knowledge. For that sake, Srividya is meant actually. On this earth, every person in his life will be searching for some good things, acquiring some things, acquiring some knowledge, invading something. He is very, very much into that line every time today. But knowledge, what is knowledge? A knowledge should be like that. Knowledge should be in such a way that one has to get pure knowledge. So that is the main intention of knowledge. Knowledge is not simply learning some Laukika things. Knowledge is both Srividya and Vedanta agree that the point that the liberation or final release from the samsara, that is transmigration, is by self awakening or knowledge of inner self. The knowledge of inner self is most important here. So one has to work towards that direction, that is in attaining liberation. That is the main interest and main guidelines given by our Vedic lineage. That is the main thing of getting Srividya. What is the speciality of Srividya? We have to see. What is Srividya? First of all, Srividya Upasana. What is Srividya and Srividya Upasana? Srividya Upasana offers all four goals of human lives. That is, Vedantic path imposes renunciation to obtain liberation. That is moksha. But in Srividya, the Divine Mother bestows bhoga. That is, bhoga, all materialistic things, and swarga, heavens after death, and apavarga, that is liberation, which is known as liberation. Also, all people without discrimination of caste, creed, gender are eligible for taking up Srividya Upasana. That is the greatness of Srividya Upasana, I can say. Upasana is a path involving only self-discipline, which can be followed without any hindrance to others. Whereas Karmakanda requires performance of various rites involving the help of many other persons, arranging various items for offering requiring monetary resources. Whereas Srividya Upasana is considered supreme amongst all Upasanas since it is universal in application. Please note, Srividya is considered supreme amongst all the upasanas. That is universal in application. First one, followed without much trouble to others. So there is no trouble to others if we follow Srividya tradition. It is not a disturbing one to the family, society, nothing like that. Yields all the goals of human life. Mainly when we take a birth on this earth, so our first goal is to achieve or acquire some knowledge or education, something like that. After that, getting sampat, that is to manage our life, to lead our life, we have to have some money. So that is some profession we should get, some job we should get. So that is second thing. So that is also provided by Srividya. And then ultimate goal among dharma, artha, kama, moksha, we have 4 goals of life according to Shastra. Out of that, we have another goal, that is final goal, that is moksha, liberation. So Srividya gives moksha also. So that is the greatness of Srividya. This is the uniqueness and supremacy of Srividya Upasana, number 1. Followed without, that is universal in application. Anybody can study Srividya, anybody can get Srividya Upasana, and anybody can get into Srividya Upasana, provided they have to surrender to the Guru and Mother Goddess. And second thing is followed without much trouble to others. There is no trouble to the family, society, whatever it is. Okay. And then yield all the goals of human life. So we can achieve dharma, artha, kama, moksha altogether with Srividya Upasana. So that is the greatness of Srividya Upasana. Why Srividya is also considered as Brahma Vidya? There is a question arises. Why Srividya is considered as Brahma Vidya? Because Brahma is big. We can say it is Brahma is big and the entire world. That is the biggest Vidya is Brahma Vidya. Why Srividya is considered as Brahma Vidya? Any mantra dedicated to a female deity is called as Vidya. Generally, any mantra dedicated to female deity is always called as Vidya. Any mantra pertaining to Shakti having more than 12 letters is also called as Vidya. Srividya is the mantra of Lalita Tripura Sundari. That is, we can call her as Rajarajeshwari, Mahat Tripura Sundari, Balat Tripura Sundari, any name, Lalita Tripura Sundari, Lalita Parameshwari, whatever it is. She is the creator and maintainer and then the eliminator of this universe. Lalita Devi is the creator of this universe. She is the mother goddess who has created the entire world. Brahma, she is like Brahma only. Brahman is the absolute reality. As per the Vedas said, Brahman is the absolute reality. Vidya means knowledge that will destroy the ajnana or naissance. Srividya is called as Brahma Vidya since it removes the ignorance of the disciple by helping him to acquiring the Upanishadic knowledge of the identity of the embodied soul with the Paramatman. So other upasanas will yield many materialistic benefits herein and after, but not the ultimate knowledge. Hence, Srividya Upasana is called as Brahma Vidya. Also, it is said that one will succeed in attaining Srividya only in his final birth. That's why it is told in Lalita Sahasranama, Charamaya Janmani Yatha Srividyopasako Bhavet. This is because Srividya will give him the Brahma Jnana. The main deity associated with Srividya is Lalita Tripura Sundari. She is the divine mother, creatrix, sustainer, and withdrawer unto herself of all these universes in the deity associated with Srividya. Upanishads portray the same as Brahman, which is without any form, name, or attributes. So whether Srividya, the question is whether Srividya referred in the Vedic texts or literature. The next question is Srividya is Veda Sammata or not, is the question we have. So for that sake, we can quote some Vedic hymns related to Srividya or indirectly depicting the importance of Srividya. That is a mantra in Rigveda Samhita, Chatvara Im Bibhalti is a mantra which refers to the Panchadashi mantra in Rigveda. And then we can see Sri Sukta in Rigveda and Rigveda Khilabhaga, and then Durga Suktam in Yajurveda, which also tells about the worship of Divine Mother. And then in Krishna Yajurveda, there is Arana Upanishad. This Arana Upanishad gives the detailed method of internal worship of the Divine Mother. And then many of the Upanishads in Atharva Veda, like Bhavana Upanishad, Atharva Shikha, Tripura, and Devi Upanishads are some of the Vedic portions showing the worship of the Divine Mother. Like this, Srividya is Veda Sammata. So, Samayachara, that is known as Samayachara. According to Vedic practices, if we practice Srividya, then it is actually Samayachara, like that. So, in Srividya, the role of the teacher, that is Guru, is most important. Very important in Srividya. So, who is a Guru? Who can become a Guru in Srividya cult? That is the question. The Guru should be neat and clean. He has to be very clean. So it is said that he has to be very clean and happy always. So next point is a Guru should be of good countenance and soft spoken. He should be always soft spoken and harmless to the society. He should have compassion towards all. So third point is a Srividyaguru should have compassion to all the people. There is no partiality. He should not do any partiality among his disciples. There should not be anything like that. He has to see entire world with compassion. He should be the one who had conquered his senses and mind. He should be easily approachable. So most important thing is a Guru should be available to a student at any instant of time, and he has to be in a position to guide the student or Shishya, disciple, to guide him properly. That is one of the most thing. Today we are seeing Upadeshas are giving on websites, and Upadeshas are giving on these medias. I think the traditional method, way of lineage of Srividya will not agree with this. Giving Srividya Upadesha online is not at all agreeable for Srividya Upasakas in a traditional this thing. So some guidance we can give over media, but we cannot give the initiation. Initiation is just keying the power. Whatever a Guru gets from his Guru, whatever the power and knowledge I get from a Guru, and I transfer it to my Shishyas, disciples, so as to continue the generation. That is the main important thing for Srividya Guru. That is one of the good quality, and that should be one of the good quality of a Guru. And he should have the first hand knowledge of various tantras and related literature. He has to be, at least to his capacity, he has to be a learned person. He has to be a learned person in all Tantra Shastra, Vedic, all these things, rituals, everything about Srividya. He has to have a good knowledge. So thirdly, next point, he should be able to dispel the doubts of the disciples, and should be disciples, and should be able to clear all the doubts of his disciples. If a Shishya, if one wants to become a Guru, he has to be in a position to give clear all doubts to his Shishyas regarding Srividya as well. That shows that that Srividyaguru must be having some good knowledge, over the subject. That is another point. He should be clear in his manners and not crooked or having any intention of deceit. So next thing is there should not be any purvagraha for initiation. Any benefits for the sake of any benefits, one Srividya Guru should not give initiation. My gurus have given me Srividya like that only. They put a condition that you should not give me any dakshina if I give you Srividya Upasana. That was the condition I received while getting the initiation from my gurus. That is the greatness of my Guru Parampara. And then my gurus clearly have blessed me like anything without any expectation. That is the main thing behind Upasana. We should not sell the mantras. Mantras are not for any benefits. It is only to propagate the Srividya lineage, to propagate the Srividya cult. We have to give the initiation to the Shishyas. And then we have to give whatever we have got, whatever we have learned during the course of our Upasana, and whatever the power we have acquired in our sadhana, we have to give everything to our Shishyas so that they should continue the tradition. They should be blessed by mother. They should be blessed with all materialist benefits as well as liberation. That should be the main intention of a guru while giving the upasana or diksha. That is the most important thing. He should be self-contented and should not expect any money from his disciples. Again, one more question answer comes. That is, he should be self-contented. He should not expect anything. Whatever Bhagavati gives to him, that should be the enough source for him. So he should not expect anything from anybody. So whatever he wants, whatever he deserves, that will be given by mother. So there's no question of expecting some monetary benefits or materialistic benefits from any shishya, even a respect from the shishyas. It is the duty of a shishya to give respect to the guru like that. So that should be one of the characteristics of a guru. He should not be in the habit of taking the services of his disciples unless it is absolutely necessary. A teacher, a guru, should not expect any services unless it is inevitable. He should not expect any service from his disciples. This is also most important. He should not expect any materialistic benefits from his disciples. That is also one of the main criteria of Srividya Upasaka, Srividya Guru. And then he should not treat his disciple in a disgraceful manner. So he should respect his shishya. So likewise, if you can see in our sannyasic tradition, a guru calls his shishya in a plural name, not in a singular name in public, generally, at least in public. So he respects his shishya as himself. So like that, in Srividya also, we should respect our shishyas like me only. There is no bheda in between guru and mother goddess in Srividya tradition. He should not treat his disciples in a disgraceful manner. He should behave in such a manner that his disciples respect him and love him. His behavior should be in such a way that he should get respect from his shishyas always. These are all the little bit minimum qualities of a guru. Here one has to be like that. So all gurus like this, such gurus are eligible for giving Srividya Diksha and propagate the Srividya cult or tradition in future to the next generations. That is one thing. Likewise, we only do some sankalpa while giving Diksha, Srividya Parampara Abhivruddhyatham, like that we give. So that Parampara should continue, and many people should come to the path of liberation, Moksha Marga. They have to come to Moksha Marga and they have to get the blessings of Bhagavati. That is the ultimate aim of Srividya. That is one thing. Then who can be an Upasaka? That is next question. You have chosen a guru, but whether he is a fit sadhaka or not, that is, there are some qualities for a sadhaka like this. One should prostrate at the feet of his guru the moment he meets his guru. So Srividya Path says, whenever a shishya, disciple, meets his guru, always he should prostrate at the feet of his guru. He should, that means, need not to salute him, need not to do the namaskaram. At least that respect he should have in his mind. Subject to the place and condition, he can offer his pranams, but in his mind, in his soul, he has to have the ultimate respect to his guru. That is one thing. And then he should consider his guru as the divine mother herself and not an ordinary human being. Second thing is, Shishya should consider his guru as good as Devi. There's no difference. There's no differentiation between guru and mother goddess. That guru himself is divine mother, and then like that he has to feel, and he should respect the guru like that. That is second thing. One should have faith on his guru, and his words should be taken as authoritative. So a Srividya Shishya should consider the words of guru as final and ultimate. Whatever guru says, guru might give one bijakshara less wrong. Maybe it is different, but generally, as a general rule, it has to be taken as it is. Whatever guru gives, it is prasadam for him. He has to consider it like that. Next point is, even though one is able to get knowledge about Srividya from other sources like books, etc., he should follow only what his guru says. We have got many tantric texts, books on Srividya. Basic book is Parashurama Kalpa Sutra, Tantra Raja Tantra, Srividya Tantra, Jnanarnava Tantra, Vadivasya Rahasya, Brahmanda Purana. Like that, we have got many Tripura Rahasya, Devi Bhagavata. All these classic books are telling about Srividya, but he should not cross the limits. Shishya should not cross the limits. Only with the consent and guidance of the guru, he has to continue. Only with the consent and the guidance and the permission of the teacher, he should continue in that cult. That is one thing. Next thing is, he should give the same respect to the guru patni as he has towards his guru. That is the next stage. So he has to respect the guru's family. That is one thing told. Any doubts arising in his mind on matters shastras should be noted and clarified from the guru. Any doubts, whatever doubts a shishya gets in Srividya sadhana patha, he should get clarified from his guru and go forward. That is one thing. Next thing is, matters relating to the upasana must be learned only from guru. One should not take independent decision. So we have to follow our gurus. Generally, whatever doubt we get in Srividya path, I used to go to our gurus and get the clarification done, and else otherwise I used to consult my senior upasakas for clearance of my all doubts regarding upasana. So like that, one has to follow the guru only. He should not cross the limits, and he should not go beyond guru's words. That is also one of the important things. The disciple should act as directed by his guru. That should be his duty. This is another point. That is, according to the directions given by the teacher or guru, he has to act. That is one thing. When guru and param, that is another point. So all these things are generally important in Srividya sadhana. So in the Srividya sadhana, most important thing is, Srividya constitutes the worship, as I already told. Srividya constitutes the worship of Mother Goddess Lalita, Tripura Sundari and Sri Chakra with the help of Panchadashi mantra. These things in totally called as Srividya. That is one deity, that is Lalita Tripura Sundari. She is resided on Sri Chakra. Sri Chakra, Sri Yantra is known as Yantra Raja. It is the king of Yantras, Sri Yantra. Mahameru also there. So we will discuss those things in later stages. And then one mantra is there, Bija mantra, that is most important. That is Srividya mantra, Panchadashi. Basically, it is known as Panchadashi Sometimes in the basic level, we give Bala Tripura Sundari and then Saubhagya Panchadashi or Panchadashi or Saubhagya Panchadashi, and then Mahashodashi is the ultimate thing. And then Mahapaduka is the ultimate thing, finally. So like that. So these three things form Srividya. That is, one is goddess, and then Yantra, and then Mantra. So these three things altogether known as Srividya Upasana. Okay. So this is basics of Srividya Upasana, I think. And then important thing is it is explained that this combination of goddess, yantra, mantra is a peculiar one. So it is a peculiar upasana. It is to be noted that the worship of icons is widespread in all dharmas. In all, most of the dharmas always always depict the importance of some signs, idols, yantras, photos, whatever it is. So we used to have them. Even in our family, we keep our forefathers' photos just to imagine to worship them. So that is the thing. So likewise, in Srividya Upasana, there is a practice of worshipping of yantra known as Sri Chakra. Sri Chakra is regarded as the body of Mother Goddess. Sri Chakra is nothing but the body of Mother Goddess. That is most of the important thing. The yantra includes divinities court along with attendant deities, aids, guards, pavilions, enclosures, and entrances. So it has got many Parivara Devatas. Sri Chakra, though it is presided by Lalita Devi, she has got her own Parivara Devatas on Sri Chakra. So like that, it is a complex yantra on the earth, I think. The center or bindu of yantra is occupied the presiding deity Lalita. The Parivara Devatas are organized around the bindu are of outer portion. In the bindu, on the tip of the Mahameru, Sri Devi resides. In the 9 avaranas, in the other rest of 8 other avaranas, other deities occupy the place. The real key of Srividya lies in 15-syllabled mantra known as Panchadashi mantra. Here, utter secrecy is to be maintained with the mantra. Generally, most important thing is it is a Rahasya Vidya. Srividya is a Rahasya Vidya, which has to be transferred from Guru to Shishyas in the lineages. It is not, one cannot read a mantra and do japas on his own. It will not give any result for the Upasaka, neither materialistic nor moksha. Nothing is going to happen for any Shishya for that matter. And then it has to be maintained the secrecy of the mantra. The mantra is not supposed to be given to non-bhaktas, non-devotees. A person with some hidden agenda, hidden interests should not be given the mantra Srividya Upasana. Hence, I always insist that all Srividya Upasakas target should be towards getting the blessings of Mother Goddess. That's all. If you get, you have to target any Srividya Upasaka, any aspirant of Srividya should only target to get the blessings of Mother Goddess. That should be the only attitude one Upasaka sadhaka should have. That is one thing. That is why Srividya is holding a very respectful position among tantras. Srividya is considered as supreme in Upasana Marga. In Tantric Marga, Srividya is considered as ultimate Upasana, and then the greatest Vidya, supreme Vidya, because it has got things like that. Srividya is holding respectful position because it is targeted for the blessing of Mother Goddess and finally targeted for moksha. That is the major thing. The major Srividya Upasana procedures includes Sri Chakra Puja, Lalita Sahasranama, Trishati. These are all the practices. While practicing Srividya, the other things I can brief just in 2-3 minutes. That is Diksha. Main Srividya Upasana, for Srividya Upasana, one has to get a good guru. He has to opt a good guru, and fortunately, if it is the final janma for the sadhaka, that is Charame Janmani Yatha Srividya Upasako Bhavet, he will get a good guru, ideal guru for Srividya sadhana, and then he has to go to his guru and take the diksha with complete blessings and willingfulness of the guru. He has to get the diksha, and then next stage he has to do the japas and sadhanas as per the advice of guru only. On his own, he is not supposed to do anything. If he wants to do Sri Chakra Puja also, he has to take the permission of the Guru. So this Sri Chakra Puja and Bhakya Upasanas are known as Bahir Yaga, and then doing these pujas in his own body, that is according to Samyachara, from Mooladhara Chakra to Sahasrara, that is Antaryaga, that is known as Antaryaga. It has to be taught by his own guru, how to go about. But basically the Bhakya Puja, that is whatever he does in Bhakya, is the main step, will be the main steps, for main path for getting getting into Antaryaga. That is the main thing. One cannot go to Antaryaga level directly. After doing several pujas, after getting asana siddhi, after getting concentration, after getting all the knowledge of puja, after dedicating all his wealth, whatever he is having, whatever he has, everything has to do to give it to Bhagavati, then he can go to the level of Antaryaga. That is the main thing of Srividya Samayachara. So like that, Srividya is, that is the importance, I can say, that is the importance of Srividya. So Srividya Marga is the greatest Vidya in the line of Upasana in Indian tradition, Vedic tradition. And then so a lot of things, it is so vast, we cannot speak about Srividya in half an hour, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, like that. And also it is like Mauna Vyakhya, like Dakshinamurti gives Upadesha to his Shishyas, it is Mauna Vyakhya. One will realize things after getting the Diksha. He only get realization in different paths. In Srividya, he will get lot of interest, and Guru will bless him to get all the knowledge. So even Guru is not there with him, he will definitely bless the Shishya to attain all the knowledge, whatever he deserves in his path. So like that. So Srividya is a vast thing, as I said, and then we are very much blessed to get such great gurus in Srividya. At the same time, I am also very happy that I have got very good, very few, even few, I have got very good Shishyas around India for Srividya Upasana. I am very grateful to Mother Goddess and my gurus for providing me this opportunity in this Janma for liberation. I just want liberation and Bhagavati Sayujya. That is my ultimate goal in this Janma. So I always insist my disciples just target for the Purna Kripa Mantra Siddhi, and then Purna Kripa of Devi, and work for the welfare of the society. Support all the disciples, all the aspirants of Srividya, real aspirants of Srividya, sadhakas, and then we will support the world, and we will propagate Indian tradition, Vedic tradition, Srividya tradition to the society, and that should be our ultimate goal, I feel. So I am very much grateful to the sadhakas of Shrividya-Shaktipaat Yogashram, all the trustees and other things, president and other things, especially to Suhas Joshi, Vishal Joshi, Anirudh Joshi, and other disciples in Kolhapur are doing all this great job. And I am very happy, and I pray our gurus to bless them, and then I pray Goddess Lalita for all the success of your efforts in the line of passing Srividya tradition to the new generation in a proper manner. Generally, so by this, I conclude this small words, small lecture. By this, I am very grateful to all the. Once again, I thank all the persons who are responsible for this conclave. I thank you all. I pray Goddess Lalita Tattva to give all the Shakti to all of you. Thank you. Namaste. Shri Jagadambarpanamattu Kayena Vacha Manasendreva Buddhyatmana va Prakate Swabhavat Yom Yajjat Sakalam Parasmai Narayanaayeti Samarpayami. Shri Guru Charanaravindatpanamattu.
प्रणाम। अभी परम पूज्य परम पूज्य श्री नरसिंह मूर्ति गुरुजी ने हमें सबको श्री विद्या क्या है, श्री विद्या वेदमान्य कैसी है, या श्री विद्या के गुरु के उत्तम लक्षण कौन से है, शिष्य के लक्षण कौन से है, श्री विद्या साधना की परंपरा कैसी होती है, मंत्रों की दीक्षा, इसमें गुरु का अनुसरण किस भाव से करना चाहिए और गुरु ने शिष्य पर कैसा मार्गदर्शन अविरत करना चाहिए, उसके लिए कैसा तत्पर रहना चाहिए, या बाला पंचदशी, सौभाग्य पंचदशी, षोडशी महापादुका इत्यादि का गुरुजी ने यथा योग्य यहाँ पर विवरण किया है। फिर ध्यान ध्यातृध्यय रूपा, ऐसे ललिता सहस्रनाम जी के माध्यम से श्री विद्या का मंत्र, श्री देवी माता का स्वरूप और गुरु जी का स्वरूप, इसमें कैसा ऐक्य शिष्य को देखना चाहिए, उसका अनुभव करना चाहिए, ये बहुत अच्छी तरह से बताया है। और षट चक्रों के अंतर्याग के माध्यम से अंतर्मुख समाराध्या देवी, उसका बहुत अच्छा अर्थ गुरुजी ने यहाँ पर आसन सिद्धि या एक भूमिका पे मन स्थिर रहना, ऐसा बहुत अच्छा अर्थ गुरुजी ने, जो किसी पुस्तक में नहीं होता, जो साधना से प्राप्त होता है, इसलिए ही ऐसे गुरु लोगों का मार्गदर्शन लेना चाहिए। तो बहुत अच्छा गुरुजी ने ये सब बताया है। और श्री विद्या का लाभ किस पुण्याई से होता है और श्री माता की कृपा कैसे प्राप्त हो सकती है, इसका गुरुजी ने सविस्तर यहाँ पर विवरण किया है, जो हम सब शिष्यों का भाग्य है। तो गुरुजी ने हमारी विनती पर हमें यहाँ मार्गदर्शन किया, इसलिए गुरुजी को हम प्रणाम पूर्वक धन्यवाद देते हैं। गुरुजी का हमें हमेशा मार्गदर्शन रहता ही है और फिर भी यहाँ पर गुरुजी को आना है, फिर हमें मार्गदर्शन करना है, ऐसे हम अपेक्षा यहाँ पर व्यक्त करते हैं। फिर हमारे यहाँ के विश्वस्त और सभी इस YouTube प्रवचन के माध्यम के लिए जो यहाँ पर काम कर रहे हैं, हमारे सभी तंत्रज्ञ, सभी का हम यहाँ पर आभार व्यक्त करते हैं, गुरुजी का आभार व्यक्त करते हैं। इसी वक्त अभी YouTube में जो साधक उपस्थित है, वो उनको भी मैं अभी धन्यवाद और उनका आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। आने वाले अश्विन शुद्ध षष्ठी को, बृहस्पति वासर को 22 अक्टूबर के लिए योगीराज ग्लोनी महाराज स्थापित वासुदेव निवास के प्रमुख पीठाधीश परम पूज्य श्री शरद शास्त्री जोशी जी ये हमें मार्गदर्शन करने वाले हैं 22 अक्टूबर को, गुरुवार को। तो हम उनका भी लाभ लेंगे और ज्यादा से ज्यादा संख्या में हम ये भी अभी अनघारत धाम से, और गुरुजी ने जो अभियान हमको दिया है, इसके लिए हम एकजुट होकर यहाँ पर साधना करके यहाँ पर स्थान भी करेंगे और हमारा ललितांबिका का अंतिम सानिध्य स्वरूप मोक्ष प्राप्ति के लिए भी हम प्रयत्नरत रहेंगे। ऐसी में माता जी के चरणों में और गुरु जी के चरणों में प्रार्थना करके हम आप सबके लिए मैं गुरुदेव दत्त, नमस्कार। श्री माता।